What's up? 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 What's up, y'all? Welcome to the strip. Welcome to the shop. Welcome to the ad. Coffee talking ad. Let's get into this. Let's see. This is a topic right here that I've been waiting to really talk about. Hold on. So let's get into it. So let me see what I'm sipping on today. And I'm about to really have a nice chop session with y'all right quick. And I know it's expensive, long, drawn out shit, but you know, not chop session. So today I'm be drinking some I'm drinking some coconut Red Bull. You feel me? And some Patron. I like it. You feel me? I like it. It mingle well together, especially when I get off into this finely rolled cigar that I can very much well appreciate. So, let's talk about this. But before I start, shout out to all my subscribers, new and old. All my supporters, new and old, and continual. Shout out to all the people I mess with. So shout out to Mr. Skinny TV. Shout out to Jamil Peterson, the comedian. You know, shout out to WACK. Dog! Shout out to Coolin and the Crew. Shout out to T3 the Polar Bear. Shout out to Star and the Star Report. Shout out to Malcolm and Black Dot over at Urban X Podcast. Yeah. Shout out to Sonetta TV. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss 504. You heard me. And shout out to Abubba Clothing. Y'all get over there and support that sister and her clothes. And with that being said, I'm gonna get right off into it. I know some of y'all saying, well, hey man, where's your glasses? Well, actually, I had a headache for a little while today. And I went to put the glasses on, and they had a slight tension that was right here. It was a little aggravating. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So let's talk about this. Have y'all paid any attention to the allowance of game perpetuation? What do I mean by that? Like the one dude, Wax 100. If y'all pay attention to this nigga, he's a walking contradiction. Now don't get it twisted. I don't dislike the little fella. You hear me? I don't got nothing against him because I don't know him personally. And this is where that line gets thin at. Because they all say, in the end, well, who gives a? We don't know each other anyway. It's just the internet. Or why you in my business? Or why you talking about me or got my name in your mouth? If you put yourself on the internet, you put yourself in front of a camera, in front of a microphone, bro, you open to this scrutiny. That's just it. So with that being said, let's talk about it. Because he got a lot to say about everybody else all the time. So let's get on this guy's thing. Who is he? And what do we do? If you ask me, he's the manager of a chat line called Clubhouse. And that's really all he do now. He's some growner than me, old ass gangbanger who always talking about stay out of LA business, stay out of LA blood business or gang business or whatever the fuck he be saying. after putting the very same info business in the streets. You hear me? Always cussing and irate. Always, if you really pay attention, never really giving nobody they pure flowers without either cutting himself into the credit or always putting a butt in there where he feel as if he could have made it better for them, or he knows a better way, you know. And perpetuating gang activity and violence and participation. Look here, man. I was involved with gang activity too when I was young. Misguided, misdirected. Being accountable for myself, I'm going to say when I was being ignorant and foolish, rebellious, so forth and so on. All accountable for my own actions, though. You feel me? And at some point, I chose to do better because I started to further know better or to pay attention to what I thought I knew. I started to pay attention to it a little better. Upon doing that, you begin to change and evolve. So this is where I get to with him. See, when they keep talking about this shit and it's all over the TV and this and that, gang culture. There is a culture of gang activity in LA. But since it be those gang members that always want to make themselves equal to everyone else, then let's make you equal to everyone else. Because if you don't pay this attention and make this observation, then what you're doing is admitting or saying that you admit to being less than someone else. So pay close attention. If you're the same as everyone else, but just in another state with a different demographic, I said that was coconut Red Bull and Patron, but it's more like Patron and a couple splashes of Red Bull. So, if you pay attention, listen. Once you become an adult, how was it that you were still able to visualize yourself within the box of gang culture, whether you're from there or not? Because see, what I don't want you to do is think that I don't know California. A portion of my family has always lived in California, in South Central LA and in Lancaster. I've visited there several times. My mom, my brother, my grandpa, we visited there. These relatives have lived there. They're close, and you know, in proximity to family, to relatives. They're very close. You know, they're immediate family damn near, but just living somewhere else now, and have for years. So I've been there, I know it, I've seen it, I've indulged in several levels of it, of that California lifestyle. I've also acquired friends here where I'm at that come directly from there. They didn't leave their culture behind. I met some guys I used to work with that were bangers from there. Actually, that was how I learned what sea walking really was. Not just that little goofy jig that people that's outside of the culture had adapted and called themselves doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the real, what y'all on that coast is talking about when y'all do that. So, WACK didn't ever come out of that. You see, my relatives were not bangers. They grew up there, were not bangers, and succeeded in life. And they're still succeeding. That's a choice. A whack-ass choice, mind you. No pun intended, but pun intended. So you keep perpetuating this. You make it very luminous by taking on smaller or not younger bangers, such as Blueface and Rat Boy. You hear me? You gravitate to these situations. Then you make it your business to always be in Clubhouse, and that always comes up. Some game conversation always comes up when he's involved. And social media continues to push him to the front. This shit gotta stop, bro. Slow down. You gain a position, put yourself somewhere in. How you talking about all these brothers who is in higher places than you? Now, I'm one to always say, just because you're in a higher place don't mean that you're not subject to scrutiny. So I don't knock you for that. What I'm saying is the avenues and the directions and the things that you choose to pick out be the petty shit, and it be bullshit. I see you as being able to have a more influential status, but you whack. You won't even leave a name alone. You think that you don't personify your fucking name? Help that side then make a change. Do something else. Talk about P. Talk about so-and-so. Bro, you is just like the people that you talk about. Now, I know this because this is where I have to tell the truth. YouTubers, we all are just like the people who we talk about if we make a person on here subject matter. So let's not get that twisted. But it's all got to be in context. You don't have to look whack because your fucking name whack. You don't have to do whack shit, boy. Grow your whack ass up. Oh, I'm 50 years old, nigga. I'm a motherfucking OG. Nigga, I done did pen time. I done did. Nobody gives a fuck about y'all's pen time. That shit don't make you better. Individually, maybe, because of different situations. But as a whole, if that institution made motherfuckers better, you can clearly see it out here, huh? So quit selling that too. It ain't cool to go to the pen, bro. It definitely don't give you no stripes. You know what will give you more stripes? When you done been through the war and you come up out the war, the street war, you feel me? And they had to go and be damaged doing all the goofy shit. So that you can be that beacon and that message to tell people, look, bro, prison reform is cool for people that's on. I'm more about prison prevention. If I could get into your mind and put some ideas and some change in your pocket to put you in a better direction, to detour you from that activity, then I'm on that. You feel me? There's different ways. Look, you could look, now pay attention. Now, Fed, don't be on no bullshit. You two don't be on no bullshit, and none of y'all haters be on no bullshit. You could fund bangers and turn the whole situation around, bro, and put it under a different perspective. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say on that. if you want to make that the highlight of your career and your legacy, because that's what you're doing. All y'all niggas want to be known. You just going to be known for an oatmeal face banging ass nigga that be hating on motherfuckers. Always putting yourself in somebody else's sauce. Shit was great before you came. Y'all steady fucking with him. Y'all be complaining. Y'all steady fuck with the shit y'all complain about, though. I hear people complaining about bullshit. But you steady right there, though. That's how I was able to change. If I don't like what's going on right here on this block, this strip, outside, over here, this bar, that corner, whatever, then the only way for me to be comfortable and to be easy with my spirit at the time is to remove myself. So if that means in that particular day or that particular span of time, to be happy, I had to remove myself from 5 to 6 to 7 situations to finally find that peaceful front for me to relax and do my thinking or whatever I was doing, then so be it. Ain't no sweat off my back. I have to find that to proceed. Y'all fucking with him, y'all whack. Period. What more can you say? He whack. His whole little get down whack. And this was, are y'all not entertained? Because I swear, he funny as hell though. The way that y'all let him talk to y'all and y'all can't maneuver. He funny. I'm just saying, his movement could be a little different, and the way y'all receiving this shit could be a little different. That's all I'm saying. Y'all pick and choose who to go at. Go at everybody who on that fuck shit. That's what we on. Everybody who on that. Welcome to the Tube Network. For real. A coalition of going at your ass, knocking y'all the fuck up out the box. Because some of y'all don't deserve these spots and these positions and these channels because y'all influence is dead. It's dead messaging and there's no progressive shit tied to it to help build. That's all I'm saying. Coffee Talk ass, man. Big Dean. Thanks for sitting up in the store with me while I discuss a little whack situation right quick. Now, as I said before, I don't have a problem with old dude. I don't even know him. But when you put yourself out here, you put yourself in the way for scrutiny. How you receive it is how you receive it. I don't have people in my comments talking crazy. That shit don't mean shit to me, bro, because I don't fucking know you from a can of paint, nigga. You feel me? I don't know you. I don't know you from the hair on your mama's ass crack. So how could it ever make my emotions switch? I sit back and when the smoke clear, I'm on to the next comment. Yeah, Coffee Talk ad, Big Dean. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Again, get in that comment section. Engage, talk, discuss some shit. Some of y'all like what I said, some of y'all didn't. Let's talk about that shit then. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? We all grown. And if you ain't, it's gonna show.